Hello everyone, welcome to Premier Math. Today we are going to discuss some important math problems on average based on previous year SSC questions. We'll be solving these questions using speed matrix. So let's start our session. Our first question is, in a village, average age of n people is 42 years. But after the verification, it was found that age of a person had been considered 20 years less than the actual age. So the new average after the correction increased by 1. The value of n is, here with the shortcut, you can find the answer in few seconds. I will show you that. Here, total number of people is n before the correction. And average age of this n people is 42 years. After the correction, total number of people is same as before, that is n. And average age of the people is increased by 1, that is 42 plus 1, 43 years. So there is an increment in right hand side, but left hand side you can see there is no increment, that is n minus n is 0, but there is an added data, that is there is an added data 20 years. There is an added data of 20 years in left hand side. Now you can see when left hand side difference is 0, that is n minus n is 0. In that case, right hand side difference, that is 1, into left hand side top number. Left hand side top number is n, which is equal to the added data, that is 20. So here n is equal to 20. Option B is your answer. You can solve this in ordinary method as well, that is total number of people before the correction is n and average age of the people before the correction is 42. That means n into 42 is the total age of the people before the correction. Then after adding 20 years to it, that means after adding 20 years to it, total age of the people after the correction will be 43n. That is number of people into average age of the people is equal to total age of the people after the correction. That means 43n minus 42n is equal to n, which is equal to 20. The average rainfall in the months of January and February is 6 cm, and in the months of March to June is 5 cm, and July to October is 10 cm, and in November and December it is 6 cm. The average rainfall for the whole year is, here from January to February, there are 2 months, and for January it is 6 cm and February it's 6 cm. So 2 into 6, 12 cm is from January to February. Again, from March to June there are 4 months, and for March to June, for each 4 months, 5 cm is the average rainfall. That means 4 into 5, 20 cm is the total rainfall from March to June. Again, from July to October, there are 4 months, and for each month, from July to October, average rainfall is 10 cm. That means total rainfall for July to October is 4 into 10, 40 cm. Again, from November to December, there are 2 months, and average rainfall for November and December is 6 cm. That is total rainfall for these 2 months is 2 into 6, 12 cm. That means total rainfall for the whole year is 12 plus 20 plus 40 plus 12, which is equal to 40 plus 20, 60, 12 plus 12, 24. So 84 cm is the total rainfall. That means average rainfall for the whole year is, total rainfall is 84 cm divided by, there are 12 months in a year, that is equal to 7 cm. So option A is your answer. On an average, 300 people watch the movie in Sahu Cinema Hall on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. An average number of visitors on Thursday and Friday is 250. If the average number of visitors per day in the week be 400, then the average number of people who watch the movie in weekends, that is on Saturday and Sunday, is, here total number of people who watches movies on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday is, here average on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday is 300. And there are 3 days. So 300 into 3, 900 is the total number of people who watches movie on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, total number of people who watches movies on Thursday and Friday is, average of Thursday and Friday is 250 and there are 2 days, that is Thursday and Friday. That is 250 into 2 is equal to 500. So total number of people who watches movie on Thursday and Friday is 500. Again, total number of people who watches movie on whole week is 7. There are 7 days in a week. 7 into average of the week is 400. So 7 into 400 is 2800. So there are 2800 people who watches movies in a week. That is, in 7 days there are 2800 people watches the movie. Again, total number of people who watches movies on weekends, that is on Saturday and Sunday, is total number of people who watches movies in week minus Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. That is 900 plus 500, which is equal to 2800 minus 1400, which is equal to 1400. So average people who watches movies on Saturday and Sunday is 1400 divided by 2, because this is the total number of people who watches movies on Saturday and Sunday. Now average of Saturday and Sunday is total number 1400 divided by total days 2, that is equal to 700. So option C is your answer. The average salary is being paid to all its employees by Biotech Corporation is 15,500. Average salary of senior employees is 18,000 per month and average salary of junior employees is 12,000 per month. If there are only 2 levels of employees, that is junior and senior level, then what fraction of total employees is the junior level employees are? Here I will use the allegation method, because average salary of senior employees is 18,000 and average salary of junior employees is 12,000. But there are only 2 levels of employees are there in this company. That means average salary of total employees is average salary of junior and senior level. So here average salary of total employees is 15,500 and this will be equal to average salary of senior employees and junior employees. So allegation is the best method here. Now this is the total employees average salary of total employees. Now 18,000 minus 15,500. Difference between these two is 2,500 and difference between 12,000 and 15,500 is 3,500. Now take the ratio between these two. 0, 0 cancel. 5 goes 7 times in 35 and 5 goes 5 times in 25. So 7:5 is the ratio of senior employees to the junior employees. Now the question is asking us to find what fraction of total employees is the junior level employees are. That means ratio of junior employees divided by total employees. Here junior employees is 5 parts and total employees is 7 plus 5, 12 parts. So 5 by 12 is the answer. So option B is your answer. The average income of A, B and C is 12,000 per month and average income of B, C and D is 15,000 per month. If the average salary of D be twice that of A, then average salary of B and C is, here average income of A, B and C. Average income of 3 people A, B and C is 12,000 rupees, that is 12k. And average income of 3 people, B, C and D, which is equal to 15,000 rupees. Now, before and after, there are only 3 people. That means left hand side difference is 3 minus 3. Total number of people. Left hand side difference is 3 minus 3, 0. But in right hand side, there is an increment of plus 3,000 rupees, that is 3k, in the average income. That is, when D replaces A, there is an increment of 3,000 rupees in the average income. Here B and C is common. So when D replaces A, there is an increment of 3,000 rupees in the right hand side in the average income. Here, question clearly says that average salary of D be twice that of A. That means D has more salary than A. So when D replaces A, there is an increment of 3,000 rupees. So D is equal to 2A as per the question. D has more salary. So when left hand side difference is 0, take the difference in data in the left hand side. That is, here D has more salary, so D minus A is the difference in left hand side. Here left hand side difference is 0, but data has a difference of D minus A. So here D minus A is equal to right hand side difference is 3k into left hand side top number is 3. The logic is clear, that is, D has more salary than A. So when D replaces A, there is a difference in salary between D and A. So difference in salary between D and A is equal to difference in average income into total number of people. So difference in salary of D and A is equal to difference in average income into total number of people. Here D minus A is equal to A because D is equal to 2A. 2A minus A is A. So here our salary of A is equal to 3k into 3, 9k. So salary of A is equal to 9k. Now average salary of 3 people ABC is equal to 12,000. So average income of ABC is equal to 12,000 rupees. Now total income of ABC is equal to 12,000 into 3 because A has 12,000, B has 12,000, C has 12,000. Now total income of ABC means 12,000 into 3, that is equal to 36,000. Here total income of BC will be total income of ABC minus total income of A, that is 36,000 minus 9k, which is equal to 27,000. So total income of B and C is 27,000. That means average income of B and C is 27,000 divided by, there are 2 people in BC, that is 13,500. So average income of BC is 13,500. Option C is your answer. A travel agency has 3 types of vehicles, that is 4-seater auto rickshaw, 10-seater maxi cab, 20-seater minibus. The rate of each passenger irrespective of its age, weight or seniority for the auto rickshaw is rupees 12 and for maxi cab is rupees 15. For the minibus is rupees 8 for 1 round. The average occupancy of the seats is 100%, 80% and 75% respectively. If he has only one vehicle of each kind, then the average earning for 1 round of each vehicle is. Here, a travel agency has 4-seater auto rickshaw, 10-seater maxi cab and 20-seater minibus. Now, rate for auto rickshaw for 1 round is rupees 12 and rate for maxi cab for 1 round is rupees 15 and rate for minibus for 1 round is 8. Now occupancy of seat. Here for auto rickshaw 100% seat is occupied. So 100% of seats is occupied in auto rickshaw means auto rickshaw has 4 seats. So 100% of 4 seat is equal to 4. Because if you take a number 4, the 100% of the number is 4 itself. If you take a number 10, 100% of 10 is 10 itself. So 100% of 4 seat is 4. Now, Maxi Cab has 80% seat occupancy. So 80% of Maxi Cab has 10 seat. 80% of 10 seat. So if you take number 10, 100% of 10 is 10. Then 10% of 10 is 0 cancel 1. Then 80% of 10 means 10 into 8 is 80, 1 into 8 is 8. So 80% of 10 is 8. So here 80% of Maxi Cab occupied means 8 seat is occupied. Out of 10, 8 seat is occupied. Again, in minibus, 75% of the seat is occupied. So 75% of minibus has 20 seat. 20. Here 100% is 20. Then 50% is 10. 25% is 5. That means 75% is 10 plus 5, 15. Here you can calculate this in mind as well. No need of paper and pen. So 75% of 20 is 15. Now occupancy of auto rickshaw, mini cab and the minibus is 4, 8 and 15. Now if you take the earning means rate into occupancy. 12 into 4 is, for 1 person rupees 12 is the rate and occupancy is 4 seat. For 4 seat into 12. For 1 person it is 12. So 4 person it is 4 into 12, 48. Now for 1 person it is 15. For 8 person it is 8 into 15, 120. For 1 person it is rupees 8. For 15 person it is 15 into 8, 120. Now you can see earning is 48 and 120 and 124. Auto rickshaw and maxi cab and minibus. That means total earning. Total earning is 48 plus 120 plus 120, which is equal to 120 plus 120, 240. 240 plus 48, 288. Now average earning is total earning 288 and there are 3 vehicles. So divided by 3, which is equal to 3 goes 9 times in 28, remaining 1. So 18 by 3 is 6. So 96. So option A is your answer. So average earning for a vehicle is 96 because there are total 3 vehicles. The average age of all the 100 employees in an office is 29 years, where 2 by 5 of employees are ladies. And the ratio of average age of men to women is 5:7. The average age of female employees is, here total number of employees is 100 and average age of these 100 employees is 29 years. So average age of 100 employees is 29 years. Now 2 by 5 of employees are ladies. So number of women is equal to 2 by 5 of total number of employees 100. So 2 by 5 of 100 means 5 goes 20 times in 100. 20 into 2, 40. Number of women is 40 means number of men is total number of employees 100 minus number of women 40. So 100 minus 40, 60. Here number of men is 60 and number of women is 40. And average age of men to women is 5:7. That means average age of men is 5x and average age of women is 7x. Now, average age of 60 men is 5x. Average age of 40 women is 7x. Now, here we already know total age will be average age into number of employees. That is 29 into 100 is the total age here. This total age means total age of men plus total age of women. Total age of men is equal to 5x into 60. Total age of women is equal to 7x into 40. Now you don't have to do this calculation. You can simplify here. This is the number and this is the average. So don't cancel the average, but you can simplify the numbers here because numbers will cancel each other. 20 goes 5 times in 100, 20 goes 3 times in 60, 20 goes 2 times in 40. Now 29 into 5. 29 into 5 is equal to 5x into 3 plus 7x into 2. Because total age of men plus total age of women. Now 29 into 5 is equal to 5x into 3 15x, 7x into 2 14x. So 15x plus 14x is 29x. Now 29 cancel. That means x is equal to 5 here. Now our question is, what is the average age of female employees? Here average age of female employees is 7x. That means 7 into x is 5. 7 into 5 is 35. So option B is your answer. Here even if you do in the normal way, that is 29 into 100 is total age, which is equal to total age of woman plus total age of man. That is 7x into 40 plus 5x into 60. Now 2900 is equal to 7x into 40 280x plus 5x into 60 300x, which is equal to 2900 is equal to 580x. Now you can see 290 goes 2 times in 580. 2 goes 5 times in 10. Now x is equal to 5. Same thing. That is why I said you can cancel the number here, but don't simplify the average. You can simplify the number here because numbers cancel each other. In a particular week, the average number of people who visited the Taj Mahal is 40. If we exclude the holidays, then the average is increased by 16. Further, if we exclude also the day on which the maximum number of untold people visited Taj Mahal, then average becomes 42. The number of holidays in a week is, here let us consider number of holidays as x. And in a week, average number of people visited the Taj Mahal is 40. That means in a week there are 7 days, and in 7 days average 40 people visited the Taj Mahal. Again, if we exclude the holidays means 7 minus x. There are total number of 7 days in a week, and when we exclude the holidays x, then 7 minus x is the total number of days in a week. Then average is increased by 60. That is previously without the exclusion of holidays, number of days is 7 and average is 40. Now after excluding the holidays, average is increased by 60. That means average is 40 plus 16, 56 for 7 minus x days. Now you can see left hand side difference is minus x, right hand side difference is 60. Now multiply left hand side difference minus x with right hand side bottom number, that is 56, which is equal to right hand side difference is 16, which is multiplied with left hand side top number 7. Now 7 goes 8 times in 56, 8 goes 2 times in 16. That means x is equal to 2. Ignore the negative symbol. X is equal to 2. That is number of holidays is equal to 2. Option B is your right answer. You can also do this question in different way. That is, here number of holidays is x. Then in a week, total number of people visited the Taj Mahal. Total visitors in a week is equal to average into total number of days, which is equal to 280. Now, total number of visitors in a week excluded the holidays, which is equal to 7 minus x. That is, days excluding the holidays is 7 minus x. And average is 40 plus 16 because average is increased by 16. So, 56. That is average into total number of days. Here you can see in holidays there are no people visiting the Taj Mahal. That means here total visitors in a week is equal to total visitors in a week minus holidays. That means 280 is equal to 7 minus x into 56. Now 28 goes 2 times in 56, 2 goes 5 times in 10. Now 7 minus x is 5 means x is equal to 2. So in this case also number of holidays is 2. In a combined family, average age of 4 males and 7 females is 42 and 20 years respectively. If 2 persons whose average age is 13 years have left the family and other 3 people who joined the family whose respective ages are 11, 15 and 28 years, then the average age of the new family is increased by. Initially there were 4 males and 7 females in a family. That is total 11 people. For 4 males, 42 is the average age. For 7 females, 20 is the average age. Now, 7 plus 4, 11 is the total members in this family. Now, to find the average age of this 11 people, I will take the common average here. That is, I will write this 42 as 20 plus 22. Now, you can see 20 is common here. So, I will take 20 plus remaining is 22. This 22 is for this 4 people. So, 22 into 4 is 88. This 88 should distribute to this 11 people. So, 88 by 11, which is equal to 11 goes 8 times in 88. So, 20 plus 8, 28 is the average age of 11 people. So, average age of 11 people is 28. Now, 2 persons left the family and 3 people joined the family. So, overall increment in the members of the family is 3 minus 2, 1. That is 1 member joined the family. So, 11 plus 1, 12 become the members of the new family. Now, we have to find the average age of these 12 members. Here, to find this, we have to find the overall increment in the ages of the family. Here, when 2 persons left the family, that means 13 into 2, 26 years should reduce from the total age. So, minus 26 plus 3 people joined the family. That is 11 plus 15 plus 28 years joined the family. So, overall increment become minus 26 plus 11 plus 15 plus 28, which is equal to 28 itself. That is, overall increment in the ages of the family is 28. When new 1 member join, 28 is the overall increment in the age. That is, the new person's age is 28 years. Then, you can see 12 people average become 28. Because for 11 people, 28 was the average age. When 1 person with 28 years joins this family, the new average become 28 itself. That is, there is no increment in the average, 0 increment. So, option D is your answer. Because the 1 person who joins also has 28 years of age. So, there is no increment. This question can also do in normal way, that is total age of 11 people. Initially there are 11 people in family. So 4 into 42 plus 7 into 20 is the total age of 11 people. Now 4 into 42 is 168, 7 into 20 140. So total age of the 11 people is 308. Now total age of 12 people because 2% left the family and 3% joined the family. Now overall increment in the numbers is 1. So 11 plus 1, 12. So that will become 308. Total age of 11 people plus overall increment in the ages. That is, when 2% left, minus 26 should reduce from the total age. So minus 26. Then when 3 people join the family, we should add 11 plus 15 plus 28 years to overall increment in the age. That is 11 plus 15 plus 28. Now, total age of 12 people become 308 plus 28, which is equal to 336. That is, average age of 12 people is total age of 12 people 336 divided by total number of people 12, which is equal to 28. That means for 11 people 28 is the average, for 12 people 28 is the average. That is, there is zero increment in the average of the people. So option D is your right answer. There are 6 consecutive odd numbers in increasing order. The difference between the average of the squares of first 4 numbers and the last 4 numbers is 64. If the sum of squares of first and the last element is 178, then the average of all the 6 numbers is. Here let us consider the 6 odd numbers as. I will consider one number as a plus 1. Then the next number can be a plus 3 and a plus 5. Now I will write this in reverse order. That is a plus 1. Next left side number will be a minus 1. And next left side number a minus 3. And next left side number a minus 5. Now you can see a minus 5, a minus 3, a minus 1, a plus 1, a plus 3, a plus 5 are 6 consecutive odd numbers. Now if you take the average of these 6 numbers, average of 6 odd numbers, you can see if you take the sum of this a minus 5 to a plus 5, minus 5 plus 5 cancel, minus 3 plus 3 cancel, minus 1 plus 1 cancel. So total 6 a's are there. So 6a divided by total number of numbers is 6. Now 6a by 6 is a. So average of this 6 numbers is a. And this question says if the sum of the squares of first and last element is 178. Sum of squares of first and last element. First element is a minus 5 and last element is a plus 5. So if I take the sum of the squares of a minus 5 and a plus 5, it is 178. So a minus 5 the whole square plus a plus 5 the whole square is equal to 178. Now you can see here 2 into minus 5 into a, that is minus 10a. Here 2 into 5 into a plus 10a. So minus 10a and plus 10a cancel. Remaining is a square plus a square, that is 2a square, plus here 5 square plus 5 square, 25 plus 25, that is 50. So 2a square plus 50 is equal to 178. Means 2a square is equal to 178 minus 50, 128. 2 goes 64 times in 128. So a square is 64 means a is equal to 8. So option B is your answer. The average age of 100 nurses in nursing home in 1982 was 50 years. In 1984, 20 nurses retired from their job, whose average age was 60 years. After a huge gap in 1987, 40 nurses were employed, whose average age was 38 years. Average age of all the nurses in 1990 was. In 1982, average age of this 100 nurses was 50 years. And in 1984, 20 nurses retired from their job. So, before retirement, in 1984, average age of this 100 employees was 52. Because there is 2-year increment from 82 to 84. So average increment is plus 2. 50 plus 2 is 52. Now, after retirement of 20 people, that is after retirement in 1984, employees will become 100 minus 20, 80. So average age of this 80 people become 52 minus decrease in average. So we need to find out the decrease in average here. Here 20 people retired and their average ages was 60 years. But previously this 20 people were included in this 100 and their average was 52. That means previously this 20 people average was 52. But the question clearly says that average age of this 20 people is 60 years. That means this 60 is plus 8 greater than previous average 52. So 20 into 8, 160 was previously distributed to this remaining 80 people. So decrease in average is 20 into 8 minus 20 into 8 divided by 80, because this 20 into 8, 160 was distributed to this 80 people. So decrease in averages is minus 2. 52 minus 2 is 50. 50 is the average of 80 people. Now, in 1987, 40 nurses were employed. So I will consider before employing this 40 nurses. That is, in 1987, before employing this 40 nurses, there were 80 people. And average age of this 80 people will become 53 because there is 3-year increment. 84 to 87, 3-year increment. So average also increases to 3. 50 plus 3, 53. Now after joining 40 people in 1987, after joining 40 people, employees become 80 plus 40, 120. And average of this 120 people will become 53 plus difference in average. Here we need to find out the difference in average. Here 40 people have joined. 40 people joined and their average age was 38 years. But here previous average was 53. So 38 is minus 15 less than 53. 38 is 15 less than 53. So there is a minus 15 change here. And this 40 into minus 15. That is 40 into 15. 600 should be distributed to the total number of people 120. So decrease in average is, there is a decrease in average because average age of the new employees is 38, which is less than the previous average 53. So there will be a decrease in average. So minus 15 into 40 should be distributed to this 120 people. This is the decrease in average. 120 goes 5 times in 600. So minus 5 is the decrease in average here. So here difference in average is minus 5. 53 minus 5, 48 is the average age of 120 people. Now, average age of 120 people in 1990 is, there is a 3-year plus 3-year increment. So, this 48 will become 48 plus 3, 51. So, option B is your right answer. So, average age of total nurses 120 in 1990 year was 51 years. The average expenditure of the hotel when there are 10 guests is rupees 60 per guest, and average expenditure is rupees 40 when there are 20 guests. If it is known that there are some fixed expenses irrespective of the number of guests, then the average expenditure per guest when there are 40 guests in the hotel. Here let us consider fixed cost as X and variable cost as Y. Then fixed cost plus variable cost is total cost. Now, when there are 10 guests, average is 60 rupees per guest. So average is 60 rupees per guest means total cost is 60 into 10. Number of people 10. 60 into 10, 600. So 600 is the total cost when there are 10 guests. So this 600 is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost. So fixed cost X plus variable cost is Y. But there are 10 people. So for 10 people, 10 into Y is the variable cost. Now, when there are 20 guests, 40 is the average. So 40 into 20 is the total cost. That is 800. That is rupees 40 for each of this 20 guests means 40 into 20 is the total cost. Total cost is equal to fixed cost X plus variable cost Y. For 20 people, 20 into Y is the variable cost. Now, from these two, X cancel. 20Y minus 10Y is 10Y, which is equal to 800 minus 600, 200. That means Y is equal to 20. If Y is equal to 20, X is equal to, apply it in first equation, that is 600 is equal to X plus 10Y. X is equal to 600 minus 10 into Y is 20, 10 into 20, which is equal to 600 minus 200, 400. So, X is equal to 400 and Y equal to 20. Then, what is the average expenditure per guest when there are 40 guests? So, we have to find average of 40, which is equal to fixed cost X 400 plus variable cost Y 20. There are 40 people. So, 20 into 40 is the variable cost divided by total number of people is 40, which is equal to 40, 40 cancel. 40 goes 10 times in 400. So 10 plus 20, 30. So 30 is the average rupees per guest when there are 40 guests in the hotel. So option A is your right answer. 5 members of a team are weighed consecutively and their average weight calculated after each member is weighed. If the average weight increases by 1 kilogram each time, how much heavier is the last player than the first one? Here there are 5 players. An average weight increases by 1 kilogram each time when they weigh consecutively. So, when 5 players weight measured, there are total 4 times average increased by 1 kilogram. So, 4 times average increases by 1 kilogram. So, 1 kilogram is the increment here. Now, we have to calculate the weight difference between 2 players, that is last player and first player. Between last player and first player, there are 4 times average increases and average increases by 1 kilogram, that is unit increment. Then weight difference between two players is equal to, there are 2 players involved, last and first player. So 2 into 4 times average increases and 4 times average increases by 1 kilogram. So 4 into 1. So 2 into 4 into 1 is equal to 8 kilogram. So option C is your answer. If we need to find out weight difference between second and fourth player, then you can see weight difference between fourth and second player is equal to, between fourth and second player, 2 times average increases and 2 players involved. So 2 into 2 into and 1 kilogram is the unit increment. So 2 into 2 into 1 is equal to 4. So weight difference between fourth and second player will be 4 kilogram. So this way you can calculate this. Now, if you want to do it in another method, let us consider weight of first person as 1 kilogram. Then weight of the fifth person will be, if there is unit increment, weight of the fifth person will be 5 plus 5 minus 1, 4. So 5 plus 4, 9 kilogram is the weight of the fifth person. Then weight difference between fifth and first player. Last and first player is 9 minus 1, 8 kilogram. This way you can calculate weight of 10th person as 10 plus 10 minus 1, 9, 19 kilogram. Weight of 20th person as 20 plus 20 minus 1, 19, that is 39 kilogram. So this will go on. Because there is unit increment. If you have doubt, let us consider weight of first person as 1 kilogram. Then average increases by 1 means 1 plus 1, 2 is the average. Now 2 is the average means 2 into 2, 4 will be the total sum of 2 players. So weight of the second person will be 4 minus 1, 3 kilogram. Because 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 by 2 is 2. 2 is the average. Again, if weight of the second person is 3 kilogram, average increases by 1 means new average is 4. Now 4 into 2 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. So weight of the third person is 5 kilogram. Again average increases by 1 means 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 is the new average. So 6 into 2, 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. So weight of the fourth person is 7 kilogram. Now again average increases by 1 means 7 plus 1, 8. 8 is the new average. 8 into 2, 16. 16 minus 7 is 9 kilogram. So weight of the fifth person is 9 kilogram. Now you can see here weight of the first person is 1 kilogram. Weight of the fifth person is 9 kilogram. Here weight of first person 1 kilogram. Weight of the fifth person is 9 kilogram. So weight difference between last and first player is 9 minus 1, 8 kilogram. Now here answer is option C. Out of 9 person, 8 person spend rupees 30 each for their meal. The ninth one spent rupees 20 more than the average expenditure of all the 9. The total money spent by all of them was, let us consider average expenditure of all the 9 people as A. Then 8% spent rupees 30 each for their meal. Total money spent by 8 people is 8 into 30 plus 9th one spent rupees 20 more than the average. So 9th one spent 8 plus 20 rupees. Now total money spent by all of the 9 people is 8 into 30 plus 8 plus 20 divided by number of people is 9. This is equal to average. You can see 9th one spent 20 rupees extra. That is 20 rupees more than the average. So if I distribute this extra 20 rupees equally to this 8 people, then each of these 9 people will spend average expenditure. That is, if I distribute this 20 rupees equally to 8 people, I can find the average. 20 by 8 is equal to 2.5. So if I distribute this 2.5 rupees to this 8 people, that will be equal to average. So average is equal to money spent by this 8 people is 30 plus extra money spent by the 9th person is 20 divided by 8. So 30 plus 20 by 8 is equal to 32.5. 32.5. This is equal to average. Then total money spent is equal to average expenditure into total number of people 9, which is equal to 9 into 30, 270. 9 into 2.5. 2.5 can be written as 5 by 2. For 5 by 2 into 9, 5 into 9, 45. 45 by 2, 22.5. So 270 plus 22.5 is equal to 292.5. So option C is your answer. In a school with 600 students, the average age of the boys is 12 years and that of girls is 11 years. If the average age of the school is 11 years and 9 months, then the number of girls in the school is. Here this question can be done in 3 different ways. Method 1 is ratio method. Here, number of girls plus boys is 600. Consider number of boys as B, number of girls as G. Then B plus G is 600. In that case, take the difference between average and average of boys. Then take the difference between average and average of girls. Here average is 11 years and 9 months and average of boys is 12 years. So 11 years 9 months minus 12 years is to, here average of girls is 11 years. So 11 years 9 months minus 11 years. Now difference between this is minus 3 months, because 12 years minus 11 years is 1 year. 1 year minus 9 months is 3 months. So minus 3 months is to, here 11 years 9 months minus 11 years is 9 months. Now 3 goes 3 times in 9. So minus 1 is to 3. Then number of boys is to girls. Take the reverse of this. This is equal to minus 1 is to 3. So take the reverse of this, that is 3 is to 1. Ignore the negative symbol. Now here boys part is 3 part, girls part is 1 part. Then total number of girls is equal to, girls part is 1 part, total number of part is 3 plus 1, 4 part, and total number of boys and girls is 600. So 1 by 4 of 600 is number of girls, which is equal to 150. So option B is your answer. Now the second method is shortcut method. Here number of boys is B and average of boys is 12 years. Number of girls is G and average of girls is 11 years. And total number of boys and girls is 600. And average of this 600 students is 11 years and 9 months. Now you can see 11 is common. So I will write this 12 as 11 plus 1. Now this 1, extra 1 is for this total number of boys. So 1 into B. 1 into B, this number should be equally distributed to the 600 students. Now 1 into B by 600 is equal to this extra 9 months. Because 11 is common, I have taken 11 as common. Now extra is 1. This 1 into number of boys should be equally distributed to this total number of students 600, which is equal to this extra 9 months. So 9 is equal to 9 by 12 years. 9 months is equal to 9 by 12 years. So which is equal to, B is equal to 9 by 12 into 600. Now 12 goes 5 times in 60. So 50 times in 600. So 9 into 50 is equal to 450, which is equal to number of boys. Then number of girls is equal to 600 minus 450, which is equal to 150. So option B is your answer. Third method is ordinary method. Now average age of school is 11 years 9 months. This 9 month can be written as 9 by 12 years. 9 by 12 is 3 goes 3 times in 9, 3 goes 4 times in 12. So 3 by 4 is 0.75. So 11.75 is the average of the school, which is equal to sum of age of the boys and girls divided by total number of boys and girls is 600. Here sum of age of boys and girls is, average of boys is 12 and total number of boys consider it as B, plus average age of girls is 11 years and total number of girls is 600 minus number of boys. Now if you solve this, you will get number of boys, that is 600 into 11.75 is equal to 12B minus 11B is B plus 600 into 11. Now you can see 11.75 minus 11 into 600 is equal to 0.75 into 600, which is equal to number of boys. Here 0.75 is 3 by 4. Now 4 goes 150 times in 600. 3 into 150 is number of boys. The number of girls is 150. So option B is your answer because total number of boys and girls is 600. So you can do this question in either way.